So one time I ran away. This was sophomore year. Yeah, it was sophomore year. And I went to go live with my friend Joe, the pizza man. So I went to live with Joe, and sometimes you gotta think about things you do, like perhaps what if the family just happened to be a bunch of weirdos. I don't know, I'm just throwing it out there. A bunch of weirdos. No offense, Joe, but weirdos. So I was just staying home one day, and I didn't know what was going on, and they all just jumped in the van. I'm like, hey, where's everyone going? And they said, well, we're gonna go to our audition. I was just like, oh, I want to come. Can I see? They're like, yeah, sure, hop on in. So we're driving for a little bit until we're in Oregon, and we show up at a theater, right? They said to just take a seat and I'll just wait. So I'm sitting in the audience, and all of a sudden the light turns on. It was my friend Joe, his mom, his dad, his sister, his dog, and his cousin. His cousin walks to the front of the stage and starts masturbating for everyone. It takes about 5 minutes before she comes, and when she does, the dog hook goes down and starts licking it up, and she's like, "Aw, how cute!" And she pets the dog, and as she's standing up, she slips and falls off the stage to break her neck. No one does anything. The show continues. The mother and the father look at each other, and then my friend Joe starts getting in the middle of it, but then they push him away. The dad smacks the wife. The wife says, "Ooh," right? And out of nowhere, there's just these leather straps on the gun. They put them on, right? And the sister brings out a whip. It's like, what's going on? She starts lashing the father and the mother, and there's blood. Like, it hurt. Like, you could hear them scream. And my friend Joe was laughing at this whole thing, and I'm wondering how he's finding it funny. I'm freaking out the whole time. I'm like, is this real? Is this real? So my friend Joe, he bends over and starts diarrhea shitting all over the floor. Like, it's just brown water, just it was like Moses and the river. Like, he was trying to part it, but there's just too much water. It's like, what is going on? And the mother slips. While she's falling, she trips the father and he slips. And the sister's laughing while everyone's just falling around, slipping and rolling in poo. And the sister vomits all over them. She was like an anorexic, bulimic at a buffet dinner. And the dog's sitting there with a Kit Kat bar in his mouth. Joe's dad is like, why is this dog not participating in the act? So he grabs the dog's collar, right? He pulls it closer and starts punching the dog over and over again. Takes the Kit Kat bar, throws it behind him, and I catch the Kit Kat bar. While the dad's skull fucking the dog, the mom's getting mad and she brings out a chainsaw. She cuts her daughter's head off. Like, it's just spurting out of the neck. The son's finding this hot and he starts to masturbate. Shit. She's taking the trash out. So while the son is coming after masturbating, his mom sees this. She goes, oh snap, I gotta get some of this. So she dives down and tries to catch it in her mouth. And she does, she succeeds. I was clapping, I was like, bravo. And then she rolls over on top of her husband. Fucking aim. And then she rolls over on top of her husband and spits it in his mouth. He gets all wide-eyed and throws up all over her. She makes out with him. The son starts to get an anxiety attack because he's getting no attention. He gets mad. And he curb stomps his mom right while she's on top of his dad. He manages to snap her neck, and the dad gets mad, slaps the son, pushes him down and kicks him. And then dad looks at the crowd and goes, ta-da! We're the Aristocrats! Get it? The Aristocrats?